aqui. Localização é essa aqui mesmo. Eu fiz essas três. Ainda tô no departamento de tráfego. Não recebi ainda a promoção. Resolvendo os casos devagarzinho aqui, antes de entrar no caso principal, né, da Dália Negra. Meu camarada, ali.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
Ver se tem alguma coisa aqui. Vai interrogar agora ou como é que é?
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
É pra interrogar ou pra... Bom, pra interrogar não é, senão aparecia aqui...
I'm at a loss.
Sounds like James Belasco was picked up the same as Harris. Let's get down to Central and hear his excuse.
Peraí, mas aqui não tem nada? Não é essa aqui? Essa marca aqui? É aqui mesmo. Esse meu caderninho aqui não tá ajudando muito não, hein? Não tá aparecendo opção pra...
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Não tem pista aqui. Ih, será que bugou? Ó, pelo menos eu achei uma
This
pista
doesn't
aqui.
pertain to the case.
Não pertence ao caso. Peraí, 2 segundinhos. Rapidinho.
Wake up, Cole. Cole, we've got things to do.
Beleza, beleza. Então. Amigo, eu quero fazer.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Não tem nada, velho.
Advice?
Sounds like James Belasco was picked up the same as Harris. Let's get down to Central and hear his excuse.
Será que tem pista aqui? O que é isso aqui, velho? Estranho isso. É, onde estamos aqui.
Sorry, pal. I'm busy.
Pera aí, esse é de ponto aqui. Deixa eu ter uma coisa interessante aqui. Entrada, saída. O local é aqui. Era para eu fazer um...
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Beleza. Mas eu vou ter que queimar, vou ter que gastar uma intuição, velho. Pô, eu não tenho. O que é que tá faltando aqui? Tem escada ali, não? Não era aqui. Caramba, eu vou para outro lugar. Não tá aqui não.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Simbora, camarada. Se tem alguma coisa para investigar. Opa! Batida, destruição, tudo descontado do salário policial. Tem a sirene que aí facilita. Não chegou também.
Detectives, Belasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa aqui. Peraí, deixa eu ver se falo com o sargento aqui. Qual é a sala? Tem um interrogatório aqui. Peraí, meu irmão. Tá me ajudando, mas tudo bem. Tem uma pra lá e uma pra cá. Vamos ver esse aqui.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Aqui é a rua. Fica lá em cima? Não. Ué, a setinha mostrou pra cá e pra onde é? Aqui.
Crummy bastard.
James Belasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery. Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
Uma pena que não tem nem legenda em português.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
Mentindo.
You want my
Tá
partner
falando
here to
verdade, ó.
convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope.
Essa galera com
I
a
don't
cara
know
mais
no
ou
Gene
menos aí
Archer.
fica difícil.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Belasco,
Ah, me
or I'll take
entendo.
you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay, I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Belasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
Vamos usar a intuição aqui para remover um. Ah, que droga.
An address,
Hey.
Belasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid. See what we can do.
All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
I want to.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company.
É, lá
They've
onde eu
confirmed
tava.
that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightfall. Gordon Lightfall. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Exatamente onde eu tava. Beleza.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
ver qual foi esse local que ele marcou no mapa. Foi o Jean Archer ou a... Ah, foi.
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
Pertinho. Voltar lá pra loja lá de impressão, sei lá.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay?
Jean Archer.
You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? That could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
Vamos lá, vamos começar.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Calm down, Jean.
Comecei mal.
Just tell me why you sold the car.
Se a mulher tá
You're
falando a
sweet.
verdade.
You really are. Just get the fuck out of my way.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
He's your boyfriend.
Pelo amor de
He's the
Deus,
guy you
tava
boost
na casa,
cars
tá
with.
mentindo.
He gave you
Errei.
up. He thinks
Eu não
you're so
conheço ele,
dumb
né?
you'd steal a free sample.
É
So I'm
incógnita.
no
Mulher é
genius.
complicado, hein?
I make the best with what I've got. Why are you so cruel?
You decided to make this hard on yourself, Jean. Let's see how you handle the hard time.
Mas levou de qualquer jeito, né? É o principal suspeito. Só não consegui provar a associação com os outros.
Continue to respond, sir.
Deixa eu voltar lá na delegacia, ver se essa mulher tá lá. Porque aí... Vou melhorar aqui o...
Friendly girl,
Used to getting her own way.
little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I married her.
I know that, but you're not blind or dead inside her.
Cara ali, meu, calma aí.
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got her.
Não, por quê? Aí, calma aí. sequência. Depois eu vou no distrito industrial. Acharam pra fazer a live do Street Fighter, 30 anos. A galera retrô aí também, que curte. Street Fighter, um clássico.
Oh, unbelievable!
Unbelievable. É a polícia, meu irmão. Agora
We have some
apareceu.
questions for you, Mr. Lightball.
Agora apareceu. Deu uma bugadazinha aí.
Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
I'm not accusing you of being
Pô, você tá
involved,
falando a
Mr.
verdade,
Lightball.
errei,
I just
velho.
wondered whether you had heard anything.
Yes, I see. We have had attempts to break in here before. A lot of the government forms here have value to criminals.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Harrison bought his car from Coombs. The
Acertei.
pink slip looks good, and that points the finger here. Do you have any employee trouble?
No, I don't. They've all been carefully screened. Look, now that I think about it, the name Coombs sounds familiar. I think they may have been involved in stolen documents in the past.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Tá mentindo.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular.
Quando ele tá mentindo, a gente vai com bad
Over
cop.
here.
A gente vai mais incisivo. Quando tá falando verdade, vai com good cop. De vez em quando eu dou uma errada aí. Agora eu vou pro distrito industrial. Já faltou coisa aqui, bicho. O que faltou aqui? O que faltou? Não acredito nisso não. Nossa, enrolado.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Daniel, blá blá blá, blá blá blá. Dylan. JB Werner. Não, peraí. Ah, tá. O nome é Jim e aquele outro cara lá, né?
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Ainda tá aqui, velho. Deixa eu ver aqui. Tá.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Vai pra cá, aqui não é não, né?
Nothing significant.
Se você tá dizendo, meu amigo, então tá tudo certo. Faltando alguém aqui? Aqui, ó. Kovacs. Só isso mesmo. Distrito industrial. Não sei se ele vai apurar alguma coisa lá e voltar aqui. Vai, que foi que houve? Distrito industrial. Vamos embora. Muito bom esse jogo, é muito bom. Não dá pra ter uma imersão melhor porque não tem legenda em português. Não sei porque essa versão remaster a Rockstar não colocou a legenda em português. A dublagem eu até compreendo, mas a legenda...
Christ alive!
É descontado no meu soldo. Caminhão, bicho. Eu tava freando aqui. Dormindo, meu filho. Dá pra ir por aqui.
We should call for a couple of black and whites. Get flasher down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me. Think so, huh? Throw out the guns. I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Baixinho na hora, hein? aqui. Quanto aqui?
Shit, really hurts.
Your move, mister. Come get me. Move, move!
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
Keep moving!
Vou cantar a rota amigão aqui. Lá em cima.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Covering fire!
Find some cover!
I'm gonna put holes in you, Al.
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
All right, don't shoot! Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
Dá uma olhada, certificado.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Ah, o dono lá da coisa, né?
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
Peraí. Não, não vira, é isso mesmo.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas. We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customs. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballad of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about marquee printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse.
Ah, tá falando a verdade. Meu amigo, uns caras. Uns bandidos desses. É difícil.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall. The guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
Consegui, velho. Consegui na tora, como diz aqui.
The guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
For a car thief, he plunges big at the
ter
track.
dado uma prensa nele, meu irmão.
Time he gets. Can't help himself.
Olha só, safado.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
Leva esse safado pra lá. Aqui tem alguma coisa? Não tem não. Tem que procurar que aí não tem não. De novo lá. Peraí, quais são as pessoas? Faltando quem? Tudo uma quadrilha aí. Vou terminar, bom, tá na cara que o velho lá é o chefão aí dos desmanches da vida. Senta aí, meu irmão, senta aí.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up, that's for sure.
I wish it hadn't gone that way.
Well, they shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Especially when he's surrounded by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightball, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down.
Prefiro essa câmera aqui um pouquinho mais distante. Encerrar esse caso agora. Encerrar agora.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightball.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Tá mentindo. Tá na cara que esse cara tá mentindo.
Your money and influence will be worthless in San Quentin. If you don't go crazy in the first couple of months, then you'll probably get knifed in the chow line. Is that what you want?
Save it for the suckers, detective. You'll get nothing from me.
Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Tinha muitas provas contra ele. Eu não consegui fazer todas certinhas, mas
suspects we had to let walk free, or with the female suspect, who I am reliably told slipped the leash with embarrassing ease. You just lost the chance to crack one of the biggest criminal operations in this city. How do you think that makes me look? The chief has my balls in a frying pan! Now get out there and fill some charge sheets. Misdemeanors if you have to. Get me something before I even think about giving you another case.
Cara, porque eu não fiz certo não, tudo não. 17, questões 14 de 20, uma estrela só, velho. Minha média tava bem maior. O problema foram as questões. Mas vai isso mesmo.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. hear what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48.
Segunda
That's 4
Guerra.
more hard years of fighting.
Ídolo caído.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
The Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment,
Fazer
fetched
agora.
up underneath the Cola
Pistas eu
King
até que pego
billboard.
bem. O problema
Up to it, boys. We got bad guys
são os
to catch.
interrogatórios.
I'm just praying the prints come through so I can nail this.
Tem que liberar mais
See you later,
intenção.
fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillars grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. Hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
Dá uma olhada nesse caso aí. Ei.
Jesus, Cole!
Pronto, esse aí vai ser descontado o salário quase todo. É aqui, pô. Bom, eu sou policial, posso ir na calçada. É meio, meu.
Must have escaped from the...
Foi mal aí, velho.
A skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a...
Foi mal aí, velho. Não tô a pena pro cara cair. Fica uma estrelinha no caso, uma estrela. Moral.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard. Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Hurry it up,
Mrs.
pal.
McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast.
You? I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. But who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Não acredito.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
Não, as pistas não estão lá. Poxa. Eu já sendo essas perguntas, mas é difícil mais. Isso legenda em português, até que eu tentava, mas. Como é que eu desço aí? Vamos ver. Curioso, curioso.
If you're looking for the coroner,
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you. This is a secure area. You all need to leave. Help me out.
This is a big scene, Phelps.
This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
Let's go see the coroner.
I think his name is Phelps.
Povo curioso. Ora. Peraí, como é que desce aqui? Ah, por aqui. E aí, careca, tudo bom?
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the truck. And that isn't even the best part.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Não, aqui é a mesma. Aqui, ó. Uma calcinha. Não.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
É uma calcinha rasgada, né?
She's a long way from home.
Beleza, vamos dar uma olhada nesse lado aqui. Não, isso aqui não. Ah, é o mesmo. A mesma coisa. Que não registrou.
I don't really know too much, Detective. Maybe ask the coroner.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, the head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead. Another day, another dollar.
É a cor mesmo.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might
Ele
not
foi
be
pra
telling us the
praia
whole
sem
story.
protetor e ficou bem queimado. Eu não já falei que ele tem a cor noir, mais escuro, tal, meio magento, meio borrado assim. Eu não sei nem pra onde ir agora. Ele não registrou. É, aqui. Ah, beleza.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Tá mentindo, hein?
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
Ah, que droga, velho.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Mentindo.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
Tem que ter mais paciência, tem que esperar
In case you
mais
hadn't noticed,
as expressões
I
faciais
am the
das
talent.
pessoas interrogadas.
And the talent doesn't deal with props
2 e
or
4.
sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Quer jogar pro marido mesmo.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Agora sim. Beleza, vamos lá no carro. mal, velho. Sem querer geral. Bicho. Ô, bicho. Sem querer geral.
Your husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop car?
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Roger, 11K en route.
Tá vindo do lado? Ah, central de polícia.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Ah, menina.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No! I don't
Feeling better
need to be
since this morning,
manhandled by a
Jessica?
doctor. I need my lawyer.
My head still.
Where is the telephone? Do you know who I
Quem tá brigando aqui, hein? O próprio hospital na polícia aqui.
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose.
Vamos começar o interrogatório com ela.
Incidental. Circumstantial. It doesn't appear to be connected.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Tá mentindo, hein?
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Ah,
Please,
não,
I want my
véi.
doctor.
Pelo amor de Deus.
I'm not sure I can answer any more questions right now.
You need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry then. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Ah, tá mentindo.
Jessica,
Não
if you don't want me to
acredito,
call
não.
your father, you better tell me what happened.
Please, please don't call Daddy. Why are you being so horrible to me? Can't you see what I've been through?
Tem que good cop com ela.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know her. She's doing a new movie.
What do you know about
Meu
Bishop?
amigo, erra
Makes
todas.
movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of the camera with the lights turned on you.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Jessica,
Você
I
tem
really
uma,
need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
You should think about going home, Jessica. You're getting mixed up with people who will treat you like last week's trash.
Are you crazy? I can't go home. I want to be a star.
Ah, meu Deus.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Vamos segui-la.
There she goes. Come on.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a
Travou meu
remarkably speedy
celular quando
recovery.
jogou Free Fire? Mas o teu não trava nada. É porque podia fazer outra live aí do celular.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
É pra entrar ou não é pra entrar? Ah, tava na loja errada.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Fez uma ligação ali. Ah, meu irmão, eu tenho que... Pera aí.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Ah, velho, como é que eu vou... Não, não vou escapar dessa sequência não. Isso é quando o jogo chama você de burro mesmo. Primeiro ele pede pra ficar na porta, pra fazer um cover ali, depois pede pra entrar. Pô. Beleza.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
Beleza. Tudo certo.
Sure, I got the film.
Deixa eu... Lembra comer um bolinho aí? Um donut. Atrás do Bishop.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid?
Tem propaganda
Believe her story?
do Nixon aí.
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the
faixa.
casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL cleared.
Are you blind? Gun it. Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
You the cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Sounds like we're about to make it a
Essa aqui já
hat trick of
começou meio
hysterical
enrolado.
female witnesses.
Pegar mais pistas aí. Aqui.
Give it up, LAPD.
Tem um da murra aqui. Esqueci, velho.
I'm about to break your goddamn. All right. If you really want
agora
this.
lembrei. Beleza. E você, meu irmão? Você? Meu parceiro aí? Quem tá brigando com quem aí, né? Eu nem entendi direito.
Are you injured, Mrs. Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
Yes, thank you. Just look at this mess.
Optimistic, Cole. This isn't what we're looking for.
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Vamos procurar mais coisa. Esse livro aqui. Não, não, não. Não.
Not much help. Seems irrelevant. Probably nothing. No good to me.
Presented to Mark.
Cowboys gays? Presente para Mark Bishop. Será que... estranho. Ele deve ter um caso com aquele amigo dele, hein?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Beleza, peraí, eu voltei, né? Eu não entrei aqui.
I doubt it. Don't think this is anything.
Looks like the old movie set downtown. Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Maybe. No. Junk.
Já, pera aí. Ah, não tem intuição. Deve ter mais coisa pra cá. Aqui é a entrada. Foi aqui não, foi aqui não.
Not sure this means much. Don't think this is any use to us. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Nope.
Vamos lá. De novo.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Your husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
Hardly.
Tô perdendo. Hoje não tem condição não. Eu não dou um adentro não, meu.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Acho que é isso mesmo.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him.
Os dublado ou pelo menos legendado não errava um aí.
Hopgood might know.
Enquanto você vai tentar ler para traduzir, você perde expressão facial.
$20,000.
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Bad cop.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Essa é a filha, né? Aquela menina.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Eu não tenho.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him.
16 anos.
A genius. A magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you.
Ah, beleza.
This is Hollywood.
Fazer
There's always
assaltos
a
aqui
deal
pra
to be
receber
done.
mais intuição. Esse caso tá meio enrolado.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thank you.
Vamos lá. Preferência para saída.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet,
Então os carros escondidos agora, uns crimes, para ter mais pontos de intuição. Nesse caso, o último foi uma estrela, então tem que dar um gás nesse.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she...
Beleza, mas eu quero fazer o seguinte. Ele tem carro escondido aqui. Muito bom, será que tem por aqui? O que é isso aqui? Ah, tem um aqui. Eu posso dar uma volta. Eu acho que é outro, possivelmente. Cara, tá cheio aqui.
Não mandou mensagem pra Gel, não, né?
She's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
Fazer as sides. Tem bastante ponto de intuição para poder. Bom, o carro escondido deve ser por aqui. Aqui. Cadê meu nome? Cadê os pontinhos? Eu pensei que ele dava ponto de... Bom, mas vamos ver aqui. Um carro... Pera aí, deixa eu marcar aqui. Aqui sou eu, é? Esses aqui estão longe. Quando eu for na central de polícia eu pego eles. Por aqui tem o que? Por aqui. Tem um carro por aqui. pera aí, vamos seguir a sequência. Aqui sou eu. Passa por aqui. Hospital Bom Samaritano. Aí depois do hospital eu vou pro carro. E aí pega essas fotos daqui. Eu tô indo pra... Não, pra... Ah, tá certo, pô. Pra cá. Eu vou pegar esse carro escondido ali e tal. Aqui é só uma foto, aqui é só um... Oi, João. Caramba, e o que foi que houve? Não fez bastante ponto, né? Mas eu não tô conseguindo mais passar e...
Watch what you're doing!
É um carro... Um dos carros escondidos. Conseguindo mais. Vou tirar aqui. Deixa eu dar a volta nesse hospital. Só de passar ele já tirava foto, já marcava.
Take it easy.
Agora, se for só colecionável, eu vou pegar depois, porque eu pensei que ia achar os carros escondidos.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Aumentava mais o XP. Eu vou confirmar agora, nesse que eu tô...
Look out!
That will be all.
De boa. Muito bom de ré não. Show. Show. Depois de bater 5 vezes. Carros escondidos, eles ficam numa garagem com como se fosse uma marca. Por isso que não tem aqui. Ah. Deixa eu ver se vai ganhar alguma coisa. esse carro eu já descobri, pô. Por isso que ele tava ali com o nome e tudo mais. Oh, meu Deus, meu Deus, meu Deus, meu Deus. Tem pra descobrir alguns aqui. Eu vou aqui pro local. Tu faz as missões de crime. Certo? Vai pra onde? Cadê você, meu amigão? Vem, irmão, vem. Ele vai buscar aí em cima, é? Vem cá, pegar no colo. Bora, vamos embora. Mas eu vou ver o que acontece, tá? Vou te deixar aí. Vou ver o que acontece. Então você tiver que vir buscar. Pelo jeito eu vou ter que ir buscar ele. Eita, os postes do roubo. Tô chegando no... Acho que ele vai aparecer comigo aqui. É, foi um teletransporte do Goku. Aparelho com a sereia. Tu faz a de ação pra mim, né, João? Que isso? Um urso empalhado?
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here.
How'd you hear about that? I've got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Enquanto isso, deixa eu só ver se tem alguma coisa aqui.
So, you coming?
Vou. Aí tem uma armadura ali, o bicho é meio invocado.
So, you coming?
Os quadros. É, muita coisa pra explorar aqui. Coisa de cenário, de filme. Tinta. Que coisa horrível. Ah, mais um jornal aqui. Infelizmente não pula essas cenas de jornal.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
Próximo gameplay aí já vai ser mais avançado. Já no caso, porque até chegar na Dália Negra tem que evoluir, né, na carreira policial, resolvendo esses crimes e tal, essas investigações, até chegar no caso principal, né, que é o da Dália Negra, um caso que realmente aconteceu, né.
Surrettes. Yeah, surrettes. Right. Put into big vats and water it down a little.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen, we want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey, hey, you don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Beleza.
So this is where you sprang from.
É igual que a mulher tava. Brilhou alguma coisa aqui? Jurava que tinha brilhado. Deixa eu dar uma olhadinha melhor aqui, porque eu passei direto. O cara tá chamando. Não tem nada não aqui não. Cenários aqui. Muita coisa aqui, velho, pra olhar. Mas não acho que nada a ver com o caso também não. Não. Revistinhas ali. Cadê o cara que ia falar comigo?
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Doesn't tell me anything. I don't think so.
Então, essa maquiagem aqui, acho que não vai ter nada não.
Doesn't look like anything.
Pô, não vai ter nada aqui, velho. Não é possível. Ei, não deram a descarga aí, hein? Ó o fio, ó o fio. Não, aqui não. Aqui não, aqui não. Olha aqui.
Maybe. No.
Aqui eu já olhei. Ah, velho, essa sala é grande por aqui, hein? Essas cabecinhas. O sinistro da gota. Pera aí, ainda tem o terceiro? Esse. Ah, tá.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test.
menino
What is
usou.
wrong with these people?
Uma escuridão grande aqui. Eu já regulei aqui a imagem, tudo. Eu acho que ele não ficou legal no 4K, viu? Peraí, deixa eu ver aqui.
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
Ah, diga, pessoal, tinha um negócio pra ver quem tava no banheiro. Bom, vamos lá, não achei muita coisa não.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yeah.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
You and Bishop are close friends, colleagues?
It's business. I normally deal direct with the studio. Have you tried his production office?
Ah, só isso? Ei, vai dar erro.
I think your problem is with Bishop.
So what next?
The room behind the mirror makes our case. We need to find a way in.
agora complicou. Eu achei a intuição, porque é o jeito. Tem que mostrar todas as provas aí, porque... Ah, no banheiro, não acredito. Lá do outro lado. Tem mais prova.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Tem mais uma prova.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Não tem o filme aí.
I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
É, ali não tem acesso não, né? Pra ir pro outro lado, não tem não. Esse outro lado seria... Aqui. Não, aqui não. Vamos conversar um pouquinho aí.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, ad vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole. Let's get at it.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We can beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kinda dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
I don't think they like this.
Caramba. Pera aí, pra eu fugir, é pra eu pegar os caras ou o quê? Pra fugir, né?
I need to be closer, Cole! They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
A polícia, meu irmão.
Keep it steady. I'll try and bust his tires.
Make a move! We're sitting ducks here!
Quit horsing around, Phelps.
Either give me a good...
Can I get some cover here, for the love of God?
Jesus, Bishop started a goddamn war.
Get me closer. Get from here.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about... I'm done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Já?
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
O set de filmagem é legal, cara. Eu nem deu pra ver direito. Escuridão do caramba, não tô vendo nada aqui.
We're trying to help you, Bishop.
Tentei atirar, não deu. Tô quase pegando ele. Só não sou bom de escada. Escada é pesa.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything.
Tô indo na intuição aqui. Eu tô indo no mapa ali. Não tô vendo nada aqui. Caiu tudo aqui, velho, nos meus pés. Bora. Sobe ligeirinho. Sobe esse cara comigo mesmo. Eita, meu irmão. Tem uma pesada, velho.
Bishop, that's enough.
Pelos pés. Eu não sei nem quem é esse que eu tô perseguindo. Eu vim investigar. Set de filmagem.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
Ele é muito duro, velho. Eu ia mudar ali pra esquerda, mas não deu tempo.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Ah, esse é o Mark Bishop. Agora eu pego ele. Eu vou devagar porque eu não tô afim de levar uma pesada na cara.
We're trying to help you, Bishop.
This is all a big mistake.
Bora, meu irmão.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything.
Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead. Bishop, that's enough.
Esse estúdio também tá só.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. We need to get out of here.
All right, you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Peraí, vocês são bandidos ou são policiais?
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
São os caras da gangue que ele também tá envolvido. Beleza, os bichos vêm de onde? Vem dali. Tu vai ficar no meu lugar aí, beleza.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
They're everywhere. It's this way. Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Será que aquilo ali é inflamável?
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
Que beleza.
We have to jump for it.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
O cara saiu voando, foi? Não.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Get me out of here.
Eu vou pegar tua arma. Não caia não. Beleza.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Caramba, estão ali. Eu tava levando um tiro que eu nem vi.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Come on, this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me? LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Não vem. Quem tá atirando? Atiraram em mim. Ah, tá em cima.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Aí, ó.
God, they're everywhere.
Eita, meu chapéu já era.
You have to get me out of here. The statue there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Bora, bora, moço. Por aqui? Como é que ele escorrega?
For the love of God, how many are there?
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
I don't want to die here.
Find some cover!
Ele é muito pesado. O Bishop morreu. Tem que matar os caras da máfia antes o produtor aí morra. É porque ele assim, tava em plena evolução esse jogo, né? Principalmente nessa questão gráfica das fases. Depois ele tudo melhorou pra Rockstar. Pra escorregar no R2. No R2. R2.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Olha o mapa, olha pro mapa. Corre no R2, atira no R2. Esconde no R1.
LA. Stay down.
Mira sem automático. Mirou, já vai
really the best McAfee's got?
Chapéu já é, na direita. É. Tudo já tava todo lascado. Agora.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Terminei essa missão. Vai vir mais gente. Dá pro cara não morrer. Fazer cover no R1. Não, mas daí não.
Weapons on the ground now.
Beleza. R2. Corre, atira. Vai pegar aqui a arma. Pega aqui a arma ali. Não, vai com essa mesmo.
Get into the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
Não, esses são policiais. Os caras estão ali.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
Mais um.
What I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statue rape and attempted murder.
Eu fiz o primeiro. Esse vai ser o último na transmissão. O primeiro caso foi 4 estrelas. O penúltimo foi uma. Deu uma bronca do caramba aí, foi muito fraco. E esse agora acho que vai ser. Promoção. Promoção. Promoção agora, finalmente. Esculhambou no outro, agora promoção, é igual a vida. Você leva um tombo, cai, levanta, cai, levanta. Parece com um cara que foi o sorteio da Mega da Virada.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work? Can I help you, detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
Melhor do que Nutella, eu escutei bem isso. Que música, o que é isso aí, velho? A vizinha tá tocando. Alguma coisa melhor do que Nutella, né? Não foi?
You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands that swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that?
A sua ideia é muito boa. Vai ficar um pouco quente, mas daqui a pouco a gente abre.
You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like chumps?
Get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
Pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Muito barulho. Tudo bem que essa é uma transmissão bem familiar, né? Onde todo mundo sabe que é a hora que eu tô jantando, o que eu tô jantando, mas ficar escutando a música ali da vizinha, não sei o que é melhor do que Nutella, é moral. Tudo bem que a gente tá em casa, né? Tá tudo tranquilo. Caramba, como parece o meu amigo Chacal.
He was my only real friend, Harley. We went through it all.
Não acabou o caso, meu irmão. Já é outro caso, isso.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore?
Aí é o cúmulo do preconceituoso, hein?
Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood.
Tá.
So what about that drink,
Parece uma
boys?
bezetacil. Mulher apanha, leva uma bezetacil e... Cadê as minhas estatísticas? Opa! 18 de 18, questões corretas 50%. 3 estrelas. É, tá bom. Tá bom. Troféuzinho e tal. Saí do traffic para homicídios. O lipstick é batom, é? O batom vermelho. Vamos ver só a intro pra gente salvar. É, aí é mais carregado, viu, do que tráfico. Homicídio aí é só coisa braba.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
O cara não gostou muito da minha companhia não, mas tudo bem. E aí, amigão, tudo bom?
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Talking about on the radio? Want another commendation?
Bom, vamos salvar 8 de 95, falta pouco, hein? Tem algum crime aqui pra resolver? Quer resolver esse crime aqui?
Pode ser.
Peraí, tá onde? Ah, beleza. Leva pra lá que eu já volto.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Central Unit, car 16 Allen reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
11K, go ahead.
I'll do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up there. Let me do the talking, detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
Come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
You jumping?
Seems like a nice boy.
Make sure you warn me before you do.
I will! Wait, what?
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps. Come on then, right foot.
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Are you crazy? What are you trying to do?
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked him up with a sponge. I still can't eat spaghetti sauce.
Shut up, all right? I know what you're trying to do. It won't work. Go to hell! All of you!
Any Central Unit, car 16 Allen reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code 2. Any Central Unit, car 16 Allen reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope.
I'll do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up there. Let me do the talking, detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
Come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
You jumping? Make sure you warn me before you do.
I will! Wait, what?
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps.
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Are you crazy? What are you trying to do?
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked him up with a sponge. I still can't eat spaghetti sauce.
Shut up, all right?
This what you wanted?
I can't do it. I'll come quietly. I need some help. Please. You gotta get me some help.
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
Bom, vou finalizar a transmissão. 3 casos. Já deu um bom tempo aqui. Promovido, né? Agora eu tô no departamento de homicídio, tá ali, ó, marcado ali. Então vou pegar casos daqui. Só tem o local, a cena do crime. Então, não sei se eu vou dar continuidade no próximo gameplay, mas outro dia eu tiro um momento aí pra fazer também alguns crimes. E aí eu vou evoluindo. Com certeza zerada eu vou fazer aqui, vou fazer uma live. Acho que tem muito chão ainda, muito chão pela frente. Beleza? Então vamos embora. Mais tarde tem Street Fight aí. Valeu!